All right. All right. I got $500. I'm going to do a star note and fancy serial number search and also be looking for older numbers. So, uh, what I'm going to be doing is I'll go through the first band of 100, and we already got this will be the start to the low numbers here, but we'll be going through the first band of 100, and I'll come back and let you know what I found. So, I'll talk to you here in a minute. All right, I'm through the first 100. I didn't find a whole lot. This is the lowest number I found. Not really low, but it's the lowest number. This is the highest number I found. The highest you can get is 96 million, so that's pretty good. I found, I ran across this one, and as you can tell, it looks like it's almost miscut, but looking at the back, it looks like it's more, well, I guess it's a little bit bigger on the bottom here anyway, but it's shifted towards the top. It's not enough to be worth anything, but I found another one that was probably printed out about the same time, and it's not as bad, but it's close. It has a much bigger border on the bottom than it does on the top. So, I don't know, put these two together, see if I can. No, that's pretty close. Nope, bottom one's just a little bit less, but they aren't enough to be worth anything. But I thought they'd be kind of cool, and I'd show you that. The other thing I found, this one isn't worth anything either, but just had four nines at the end. I'm trying to get one of four all the numbers at the beginning, but I didn't find anything else, so I just hung on to these. I'm going to toss these back into the pile. So I'm going to go through the next 100, and I will check back with you after I get done. Talk to you in a bit. All right, I'm done with the next 10. Didn't find anything interesting except for this one Star Notes, an E series from 2017. So we got our first Star Note on the board. I still got $300 more to go through. I'm going to go through the next 100. I will check back with you here in a minute. All right, I'm through the next 10, and I found my second Star Note. This one here is a D series from 2021. And I found a birthday note. I mean, it's folded up and stuff like that, but look at the date on it, 1972, February 29th. How often do you find a leap day birthday note? I don't know if anybody actually has that birthday that would ever see this, but I got a note if you do. I got $200 more to go through. I'm going to go through the next strap of 100. I'll check back with you here in a minute. All right, I went through the next 100. The only thing I got there was a new low number, although it's not that much lower, but it's a little bit lower. So that's it. I got one more band of dollars to go through, so I'm going to go through that, and I will come back and give you a wrap up, and then we'll go out to my currency collection and check out the star notes, see if they're rare or not. Talk to you in a minute. Okay, I'm done with the last roll. I didn't find any more star notes, but I found out a couple things. I found this one, and it's not a repeater, but it's close to being. I don't think it's actually worth anything. But you got 12872178. So you got the same four digits repeated twice, just in different orders. But I'll hang on to this for a while, just for grins. I found another one with the trailing nines. I'm looking for leading ones, but I didn't find any of those. But I got two now with trailing nines. Let's move the star notes over here because we're going to be doing those. And then I found two older notes. I found the 1999. Nothing special about the number and the things, not in that good a shape, but 1999. And then I found a 1977. Again, not in good shape, but you know, it's just like 48 years old. So 12, 11, 76, 64. Nothing really rare about it, but I got that one. And now let's look up the two star notes we got. We got a 2021 and a 2017. So we'll bring it up here in the small screen. And this is My Currency Collections production table is what it is. Production table right there. So 2021. I can get to. And we've got D0277. So this is a D02. So it's right here. So it's part of a 3.4 million or 3.2 million run. So that's a very common one. The next one here is a 2017. So let's come on down here to 2017. This one's E. And there was only one run for E's that year. And they're 3.2 million. So it's a common one for E also. So we got two common star notes, two older notes. One, I'm almost 50 years old. Two with trailing nines. We got a birthday note. Let's get that out of the way now. We got a birthday note that's military. I've always heard that's the way military does the thing, but I did it that way whenever I was doing creating log files and stuff too, because if you do the date, month, and then day, or year, month, day, I know file name, they always come up in chronological order. But I always was told that's military date, but 1972, February 29th. So leap year. It's a leap day on a leap year. So I think that's pretty cool, even if I never find anybody with that birthday. My high number and low number, I'm going to go ahead and hang on to the high number because I'm trying to see how close to 9,600 I can get on here. Because I believe the highest they put out for production is 9600 or 96 million. So I'm trying to see how close I can get to that. So I'm going to check this with the other ones and see if it's any closer. I don't have one yet. And this low number isn't low enough to be worth anything. So it's just going to go back in the stack. So that's it. Hope you liked it, enjoyed it. Sorry about my voice and stuff. I'm getting over some kind of, I think the medical term for what I have is the crud. So, and it's screwing. It's at the point now to where I'm not running fevers. I'm not really coughing up that much, but my throat is sore and all get outs right now. So just waiting for that part of the progression of the thing to get over with so I can start talking right again. So, but please like, share, subscribe. Remember, we do this for fun. Hope y'all enjoyed this some, and I will check with y'all later on. Good luck with your hunts, and y'all have a great day.